All right, okay, we're going to go through the second part of May-June 2024, paper 2-3, question 6. Okay, do not use a calculator in this question. This is your calculator, okay? So you just need to show all your workings. Given that x minus 3 and x plus 1 are both factors of this equation, this expression, solve the equation 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 8x minus 3 equals to 0. All right. There are various ways that I think y'all can do this. Okay, how to solve the equation? What do they mean by solving the equation? Okay, what method do y'all do over here? You just wanna understand all of you here. Long division, okay, can. Any other methods that y'all use? Long division, then factorize. Okay. Okay, so got two ways that I think y'all can use. Okay, synthetic division. Okay, same like long division. You can either do long division, okay, which is typically what we normally do. So you can take one of the factor, you go and divide it. Then after that, you get a quadratic, and then you factorize it, then you solve it. Okay, another way that you can do this, teacher teach you is that you write down like that. Okay, they say that x minus 3, x plus 1 are both factors. So we know that you can write it, this equation, you can write as x minus 3, x plus 1. And you got one more, we can just write it as ax plus b first. You understand why? Because it's linear factor times linear factor times linear factor. Then what we need to do is you just take the first value and the last value. Okay, the first value is made up of these three values multiplied with each other. The last value, okay, minus 3, is made up of these three values multiplied with each other. No other values to cross multiply already. Okay, so you can just do a comparison. So x cubed, like 2x cubed, is equals to x times ax. Okay, so 2x cubed equals to ax cubed. A is equals to 2. Then minus 3 times 1 times b. Minus 3 equals to minus 3b. B is equals to 1. So your equation, you can write it as x minus 3, x plus 1. Then here 2x plus 1 equals to 0. Where x is equals to 3, x equals to negative 1, and x is equals to negative 1 over 2. Okay, if you're not sure your answer whether correct or not, you know you can use calculator to check, right? Okay, so you all just use calculator, go to the cubic polynomial there, then go and solve it. But just make sure you show your working here. You use synthetic division or long division also okay. All right, let's go to question B. 7-mark question. This is pretty long, but I always say that factors and polynomials is the easiest chapter in the entire syllabus. Okay, polynomial. You got px, a, b, and c are constant. Has a remainder of negative 5 when divided by x minus 1. Then they give px has stationary points at x equals to 4 over 3 and x equals to 2. Stationary point means this will be dy over dx equals to 0. Okay, or p prime x equals to 0. So they are joining both factors and polynomials and differentiation with each other. If you've done enough past year question, you will see actually they always merge differentiation into this chapter also. So they ask you to find value of a, b, and c. Okay, let's start with the first statement first. Okay, has a remainder negative 5 when divided by x minus 1. Okay, px, write down first, px is x cubed plus ax squared plus bx plus C. Okay, the yellow color statement is P1 will be equals to -5. Okay, so I can write here 1 cube plus A1 square plus B times 1 plus C equals to -5. Okay, we rearrange. A plus B plus C is equals to -5 minus 1. The 1 cube we bring to the right-hand side, you get -6. So this will be the first equation. Okay, since you got 3 unknowns, so most likely you need 3 equations to solve. Okay, second one, stationary points. So I want to find what is the derivative of Px. So we'll do P prime x, which is equivalent to dy over dx. We differentiate it, 3x squared plus 2ax plus b. Okay. They say that when we substitute this and this, it will be stationary point. That means I substitute x equals 4 over 3. This value will be equals to 0 because dy over dx will be equals to 0. So p prime 4 over 3 will be equals to 0. Okay, 3 times 4 over 3 squared plus 2a 4 over 3 plus b is equals to 0. Let's simplify this. 16 over 3 plus 8 over 3a plus b equals to 0. Multiply this whole thing by 3. 16 plus a plus 3b equals to 0. I'll rewrite it as 8a plus 3b equals to -16. Okay, so this one is the stationary point. We're going to do one more for the stationary point, which is P prime 2 is equals to 0. Okay, substitute it in. 3 times 2 square plus 2a times 2 plus b is equals to 0. 12 plus 4a plus b equals to 0. 4a plus b is equals to -12. Okay, so I have got 3 equations. This, this, and this. Okay, let's call this equation 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's see what we can do. We solve the A and B one first. These two, we can do simultaneous equation by, we do elimination. Okay, so I'll take equation 3 multiplied by 2 first, which we will get 8a plus 2b. Okay, 8a plus 2b equals to -24. Okay, this one is, I am using equation 3 multiplied by 2. Okay, let's call this equation 4. Then I bring equation 2 down. 8a plus 3b equals to -16. This is equation 2. I'm going to minus both of it with each other. Equation 4 minus equation 2. We get here minus b, -24, minus -16, we get -8. Therefore, b is equals to 8. We can do elimination. I'm doing elimination here. Okay, b equals to 8. Then we want to find what is a. You substitute into any equation. Okay, I will sub b into, okay, let's see which one easiest. Okay, number 3. Let's do number 3 here. So 4a plus 8 equals to -12. 4a equals to -20. A is equals to -5. You want to find a or b first? Doesn't matter. So b equals to 8. A equals to -5. Then substitute all of this into A and B into 1. -5 plus 8 plus C equals to -6. C will be equals to, okay, what's the last value? -9. Okay, so one thing over here, you're working, right? Your final answer sometimes may be inside here, right? Okay, if it's very messy, you're working, write down your final answer somewhere at the corner here, so that it's clear for the marker for them to see. Okay, another thing, try not to do your working left, right like that. Very hard for the marker to see. Go down, left-hand side. Right-hand side, go down. Keep going down like that. Easier for markers to see your working. Okay, number 2, hence use the second derivative test to show that the stationary point at x equals to 2 is a minimum. Okay, second derivative test to show that it's a minimum means you must show that your second derivative is more than 0. So we got p prime x. Okay, what's the p prime x? Okay, we substitute in the value first. P prime x is equals to 3x squared plus 2 - 5x plus 8. So it's 3x squared minus 10x plus 8. P double prime x is equals to 6x minus 10. Okay, 6x minus 10. Then we're going to substitute 2 into it. 6 times 2 minus 10. This will be equals to positive 2. Okay, all you need to write the statement is like that. 6 times 2 minus 10 is equals to 2. It is more than 0. And you can write, therefore, minimum. Okay, if A and B is wrong, then this question, will we get correct or not? Okay, very subjective, because sometimes you'll still be proving that it is more than 0 and minimum. I think this one is really depends on the marker. Sometimes they say it depends on the A and B value that you find from the previous question. And in fact, you look properly, right? It doesn't depend on the B value at all. It just depends on the A value, right? So only the A value will affect it, but which is affect this value here. Okay, so number 6, all good? Okay, number 6, can take a screenshot. Okay, shall we go to number 7? Okay, just now someone say number 7, not too sure. Let's do number 7. In the diagram, AB and AD and BC are arcs of the circle with common center O. We've got OA 5 cm, AB 4 cm. Okay, 5, 4. BOC is theta radian. The area of the shaded region is 4 pi. Okay, let's write here 4 pi. Find theta. Okay, Avinash. Okay, which part? You're not sure? You say 4, 7b, is it? Okay, so first one, let's find what is okay, they gave us this part here. Area of the shaded region is 4 pi. So can we write down an equation to find this 4 pi? We can take this big one, big sector minus small sector equals to 4 pi. Okay, so we write down, we use this first. Area of sector is half r square theta. So what is area OBC and area ADC? Okay, let's do area OBC first. Half the R is this entire thing, 9. 9 square theta. Okay, which we will get 81 over 2 theta. Area OAD, we will get half 5 square theta. Okay, half 5 square theta. Here we will get 25 over 2 theta. Okay, are you here? So we'll take the big one minus the small one, okay, to find the shaded area. So we take 81 over 2 theta minus 25 over 2 theta is equals to 4 pi. Okay, go and minus this off. We get 56 over 2 theta equals to 4 pi. This will be 28 over theta equals to 4 pi. Theta is equals to pi over 7. So we got here pi over 7. Okay, next one. Let's look at question B. Okay, Avinash, this one. First one, you just need to take the big sector minus the small sector. Okay, question B, 5-mark question. The straight line AC is added to the diagram and the region ACD is now shaded. Find the perimeter of the shaded region. Okay, perimeter means this part here. Okay, what do we have? We already have this part here. This is 4. Because this is 5, this is 4. So let's find this and this. The first one, AD, this is an arc. Arc formula, okay, arc is R theta, S equals to R theta. So to find arc AD, okay, arc AD, we will use 5 theta, the theta that we found in the previous question, pi over 7. Okay, so 5 pi over 7 is this one. Okay, we have this part already. So now we need to find this part here, AC. Okay, how to find AC? We analyze the data, all the information that we have over here. Okay, can I use, okay, this is a straight line. Can I use, let's say, right angle triangle? Okay, there's no right angle triangle. Can I use any of the sector? Okay, but we can use this one. Okay, you see here, we have this side, we have this side, we have this data, which is pi over 7. Okay, so I want you all to draw this out first, so that it's easy for you to read. Okay, we can use this one, OCA. This is 9, 5, and pi over 7. Okay, what rule do we use over here? This is a crocodile mouth. And you see, you got the mouth, you've got the tongue. Okay, what rule do we use? We will use cos rule. A square equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A. This is A, okay, the little a that you want to find. We substitute into the formula here. So A square here will be 5 square plus 9 square minus 2 times 5 times 9 cos pi over 7. Okay, which we will get 25 plus 81 minus 90 cos pi over 7. Okay, just type the whole thing in the calculator. You get 24.9128 and you square root it. Okay, this is your ACR. You square root it. you get 4.991. Okay, so we got this part here. Okay, which is this AC. Now, total parameter. Okay, total parameter, just add it all up together, which we will get 4.991 plus 4 plus 5 pi over 7. Okay, you get 11.2. Just write it to 3 significant figure. Okay, question 7. Okay, if you're good, can you all just type a 7 in the chat? Okay, last 3 questions. Okay, let's go to number 8. Given d square y over dx square is this, dy over dx is 3 over 4 at this point. Find the equation of the curve. Okay, equation means you want to find y. So this one is just, you need to integrate 2 times, because from d square y over dx square, we integrate, you get dy over dx. Then you integrate dy over dx, you get y. Okay, one thing that we need to remember is that when we integrate, okay, every time when we integrate up, what will happen? This one, you get a constant plus c. Here also you'll get another constant. Okay, let's say we put a plus d, or you can write c1 and c2. Okay, so we're going to start with d square y over dx square first. We integrate up one layer, you get dy over dx. So dy over dx is equals to integrate cos 4x minus pi over 4 dx. Okay, since we are doing cos, this is a good question. Okay, since we are doing cos, we can use this s, c, negative s, negative c. Okay, when we go up, we follow this direction. So cos integrate will become sine. So sine 4x minus pi over 4 over 4. Okay, you differentiate inside, you get 4, so you divide it, plus c. Okay, this is your dy over dx. Okay, so I put it over here. All right. Once we got our dy over dx, they say dy over dx is equals to 3 over 4 at this point here. So I'm going to substitute dy over dx equals to 4 at this one. Then you just need to substitute your x value. 3 pi over 16. Okay, so here, is it 3 pi over 16? Okay, where did I get 4? 3 over 4. So substitute in 3 over 4 equals to sine 4 times 3 pi over 16 minus pi over 4 over 4 plus c. Okay, go and slowly simplify the entire thing. So you get sine pi over 2 over 4 plus c. This will be 1 over 4 plus c. Okay, rearrange the entire thing. You get c equals to 1 over 2. Okay, so your dy over dx will be this plus 1 over 2. Okay, next layer. Now we want to integrate dy over dx to get y. So y integrate sine 4x minus pi over 4 over 4 plus 1 over 2 dx. Okay, when I integrate sine, I will get negative cos. So here we'll get minus cos 4x minus pi over 4 over 4 times 4 plus 1 over 2x plus d. Okay, you want to write d or you prefer to write C1 and C2 also can. Okay, now we substitute in, you'll see the two values that they gave us, 3 pi over 16 and pi over 4. Okay, 3 pi over 16, and then here pi over 4. We substitute into this y. Okay, here will be equals to pi over 4 equals to negative cos 4 times x. Okay, just now actually we got the value already. So let's just write pi over 2 over 16 plus 1 over 2, 3 pi over 16 plus d. Okay, we simplify this entire thing. This one will be 0. Okay, 0. Then we will have here 3 pi over 32 plus d pi over 4. D, you bring 3 pi over 32 to the left-hand side to minus it off. You'll end up with 5 pi over 32. Okay, and your final answer will be y equals to negative. Okay, you can write as 1 over 16 cos 4x minus pi over 4 plus 5 pi over 32. It's your final answer. Okay, fun, this question. 7-mark question. Yeah, method always the same, correct? So, in short, what you need to know over here is make sure you know how to do your integration. Okay, if good, number 8, please type 8 in the chat. Okay, shall we move on to the next one? Let's go to number 9. Okay, they give us, we have this curve with this equation and the line x equals to 9 over here. A has coordinate, x coordinate 1. Okay, so 1 something over here. Tangent to the curve at A meets the x-axis at the point B. Okay, so I'll highlight these. Tangents at this one, at A, meets the x-axis at the point B, is this line here. Find the area of the shaded region. Okay, so we need to think overall, what do we want to do first? Find the area of the shaded region. We want to take here minus this triangle here. Okay, so we want to take the area under the curve from this point 1 to 9. So I can integrate from 1 to 9 minus area of this triangle. Okay, so let us find what is A and B first. Yeah, I want to find what is point A and what is point B. Point A, I can just substitute in 1 into this equation. Okay, so first one, point A, I'm gonna substitute 1 into the curve. Okay, x equals to 1. We substitute y equals to 4 plus 3 times 1 minus 1 to the power of negative 1, which is equals to 9 over 2. Okay, so my point A is equals to 1, 9 over 2. Okay, then the next one. Let's write this down first. 9 over 2. Equation of tangent. So I need to find dy over dx. Then I substitute these 2 points into y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1. Okay, so here we will differentiate for this first. Y equals to 4 plus 3x minus 1 to the power of negative 1. Let's do dy over dx. We just need to do a chain rule for this. Minus 3x minus 1 to the power of negative 2 multiplied by 3, which we can simplify to negative 3x minus 1 to the power of negative 2. Okay, we are going to continue using this a value. So I'm going to substitute x is equals to 1 here. Okay, same thing as the above. X equals to 1. So dy over dx is equals to negative 3 times 1 minus 1 to the power of negative 2. Inside is 2 to the power of negative 2. Okay, you just substitute everything inside. This will be negative 3 over 4. Okay, this will be your gradient. We just write it as m. Gradient of the tangent. X equals to 1. Okay, so now I sub in the 3 values, which is m and this x and y into y minus y1. Okay, y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1. I need to use this and this. Substitute inside. Y minus 9 over 2 equals to negative 3 over 4 x minus 1. Yeah, make it into y equals mx plus c. So we'll get y equals to negative 3 over 4x plus 21 over 4. Okay, so I've got my equation of tangent. Yeah, so this whole step, okay, I move down a little bit. This one, whole thing, I am doing equation of tangent. Okay, the next part, once I got my equation of tangent already, I am going to substitute y equals to 0 to find the b value, because this is something 0. Okay, so at y equals to 0. Okay, bring it up here. Now we find point B. Point B. Y equals to 0 into equation of tangent. Okay, over here, we will get 0 equals to minus 3 over 4x plus 21 over 4. Rearrange it. 3 over 4x equals to 21 over 4. X is equals to 7. Okay, so my point B is 7, 0. Okay, 7, 0. Okay, what else do we want to find? Now I have this ready. Okay, we can use area of triangle is half times base times height. Okay, how to find half times base times height? Look at the bottom here. Okay, this is your height. Height, you just follow this value here. 9 over 2. Okay, this is 9 over 2. Height. Your base, you will need to take 7 minus 1. which is equals to 6. Okay, so area of triangle. Triangle. We will use half times base times height. 1/2 times 6 times 9/2, which will get 27/2. Okay, let's do the final 2 steps. Now we need to find the area of this entire thing. Okay, area under the curve. We're going to integrate from 1 to 7 for this equation. Okay, so this one, part 2, area under curve. We will get integrate from 1 to 9 for 4 plus. Okay, this one we got to change it to 1/3x minus 1 because we need to change it to ln. Whenever you see at the bottom is power 1, okay, power 1 means you need to think about ln. Integrate this, we put into square bracket because this is a definite integral. 4x plus ln, 1/3 ln 3x minus 1. 1 to 9. Okay, substitute in the values. So 4 times 9 plus 1/3 ln, this one I just substitute in the value, 9. So 3 times 9, 27. Then minus 1, 26. Minus 4. Okay, 4 times 1 plus 1/3 ln 3 times 1 is 3. 3 minus 1 ln 2. Okay, go and calculate this. You get 32 plus 1/3 ln. Okay, both is 1/3, so we can just write it as 26/2. So 32 plus 1/3 ln 13. Okay, now we've got this value and this value. We're going to take area under the curve minus area under triangle. So final one, shaded area. (32 plus 1/3 ln 13 minus 27/2). Okay, they never write it into a certain form, right? They never ask you to write in a certain form. To keep it simple, you all just type the whole thing into a calculator. Okay, type it in a calculator and then you get it into decimal place. 19.4. Even if you get here, okay, you put here as a decimal place, it's fine. When do I know to either change it to ln form or integrate it using the power? When your denominator is power 1. Okay, other than power 1, then you don't use ln. Other than power 1, you use the chain rule method. But if your bottom is 1, okay, like x to the power of 1, or 1/ax plus b, like this one, then you have to use ln. Understand? Yeah, so take note on ln because ln is where I see a lot of students make mistake also when you all do integration. Okay, 10-mark question. Okay, are there a lot of 9-mark, 10-mark question in both papers? You all see the past year paper, then you can conclude that question. Okay, whether got or not doesn't matter, just do the paper. Okay, I don't know. But it seems like normally the last few questions is a bit longer. Okay, the first few questions normally a bit shorter, right? Okay, good. Number 9. Okay, so far 100 marks. Okay, this entire paper, I think quite easy, right? Okay, I think the only one that maybe a little bit tricky to prove is the last question, okay, which is vectors. But you see, these vectors also is not too hard, not a very hard kind of vector question. Okay, even if you cannot score full marks, I think this one at least you can score 5 marks out of the 7 marks. All right, let's see here. The diagram shows parallelogram. The point D divides line OC in 2 to 3. Okay, let's write this down. Normally, when they give you the ratio, right, I want you all to write down in circle like that. 2 to 3. Okay, they gave us OA is A. Okay, so here they say is A. OC is equals to C. Okay, that means over here, we can conclude that this is 2 over 5C and this is 3 over 5C. Normally, when they give you ratio, you need to break down the ratio. You have to look according to the diagram. Okay, let's see the next point here. They say point P lies on AD such that OP is equals to lambda OB and AP is equals to mu AD, where lambda and mu are scalars. Find two expressions of OP in terms of AC and the scalar. Hence, show that P divides both DA and OB in the ratio m to n, where m and n are integers to be found. Okay, few parts here. So they gave us this. They want us to prove two expressions for OP. Okay, if you realize the vector question that always come up, they always ask you to find lambda and mu. Normally, they split into different questions. But this one, they all put together in one long question. So, looking at the information given, you need to construct two OP, okay, two expression of OP. Normally will be one in lambda, one in mu. Okay, they will normally give you one is lambda, one is mu. Then you need to equate both of it together. Then after that, you compare the lambda and mu. Okay, so we see OP. One is in terms of lambda, which we probably use this. Then this one is in terms of mu, where we need to use AP. So OP is equals to lambda OB. This is the first equation. OP equals lambda OB. What is OB? OB, we can use this. OA plus AB. Okay, lambda is OA plus AB. Okay, don't need to write this down. I write down so that y'all can see what are we doing here, which is lambda A plus C. You can write lambda A plus lambda C. Okay, normally, the A and C is not an unknown. A and C is the vector. Lambda, mu is the unknown that we want to find. It's the scalar. Scalar means a value that we want to find. So normally we put the vector at the behind one. Okay, try not to write it as A lambda. It's not the proper way on to present it. Okay, the second one, AP equals to mu AD. Okay, what is another way that we can use this AP here? Okay, AP, can I use OP plus AP, we can use, let me see. What is another one? Okay, I can use this one, AP equals to mu AD. Okay, AP, we can break it down to OP minus OA also. Okay, remember where we can use a position vector equals to mu AD. Okay, we want to find OP, right? So OP is equals to mu AD plus OA. Look in the diagram. Do we have OD, AD. AD is this one, AO plus OD. AO plus OD plus OA. Okay, all these expression I write until quite detailed. You don't have to write all of this. But I write it down so that you all are clear on it. AO is negative A. OD, 2/5C. OA is A. Okay, let's simplify this. Minus mu A plus 2/5 mu C plus A. Okay, bring the A together, so it becomes 1 minus mu A plus 2/5 mu C. Okay, so this is another OP. So we've got two expressions of OP right now. This and this. Okay, you just look back in the past year question when they ask you this type of vector question. It's often like this one. Then you have to go and compare both of it. Once you are here, you're gonna equate both OPs. Okay, so compare both OP. Okay, so we have lambda A plus lambda C equals to 1 minus mu A plus 2/5 mu C. We're going to compare this and this. This and this. Okay, so we just compare the coefficient in front. You can write it like that. A is lambda equals to 1 minus mu. B is, C. C is lambda equals to 2/5 mu. Okay, so I got equation 1, equation 2. We do a simultaneous equation. Sub 1 into 2. So 1 minus mu is equals to 2/5 mu. 1 equals to 7/5 mu. Mu is equals to 5/7. Okay, this is the mu that we want. Okay, then we substitute. Okay, we substitute into equation 1. Okay, sub mu into 1, where we will get lambda is equals to 1 minus 5/7. Lambda is 2/7. Okay, you should be able to get until here. Until here is already about 6 marks actually. Okay, 6 marks already. So it's just one more mark. I think a lot of students will get stuck at this final one. All right, how to do the last part? They want you to prove that dA to OB is in the ratio m to n. Okay, so now you're going to substitute back this mu and lambda into this equation here. Okay, so I put here the final working. Okay, I want you all to substitute it back. Okay, actually don't need so long one, the working, because this one is the final one. Okay, OP equals to lambda OB. Okay, so what can we understand from here? OP over OB is equals to lambda. Lambda is equals to 2 to 7. So you look at the diagram here. OP to OB is 2 to 7. What can we write here? We can say that OP to OB, OP to PB is equals to 2 to 5. Make sense? You can just conclude this. This is 2 to 7. So here is 2 to 5. Okay. Then the next one is AP equals to mu AD. So we can write AP over AD. The mu is 5 over 7. Okay, if you want to understand clearer, is you can write one more step here just now. Okay, how we write in the ratio is OP to OB is 2 to 7. Then you look at the diagram. Okay, then here AP to AD is equals to 5 to 7. AP to AD, 5 to 7. So this one is 5 parts. This one is 2 parts. So AP to PD is 5 to 2. Okay, you change the position of it, which is DP to PA equals to 2 to 5, which is equals to OP to PB. All right, this is how we solve this question. Okay, good. Everyone good here? All right, congratulations. Okay, this is the end of the May-June 2024 series. Okay, congratulations on surviving through. Hope you all learn until here. Okay, I want you all to look at all the questions. I'm going to send you all this paper. Please mark it, okay, and then write into your tracker and update me how many marks you all get. Okay, see you all in the next paper.